hustle. Look, let's put some money up, you can't make mine stop. I'm hot, nigga, like a pistol off the dime block. Before you change lanes, you should check your blind spot. Cause I'll be right there waiting like a bike cop with my non-cock. And I'm so hot, all a nigga really need is just one shot. To the dome, you be gone and it's no more. I could kill him going faster with the slow flow. However you want it, I got it in for the low. Come get it, I got it, you got it good, nigga, go. I hustle, I bang, I do it all for the dough. It's all for the dough.
What's going on, All for the Doe show? This is Tommy T, and we're here with
Talia.
Talia, from where?
Chicago.
From Chicago. You heard?
You heard.
She about to set it straight up in this bitch, you feel me? So now, today's topic was, you know, the best thing about having kids and not having kids. The last riders we had in here, they was 28 and 33. They didn't have no kids. They loved the hell out of it. So what about you?
So, I'm 25. I turned 26 this year.
Okay.
I thought it was funny because I don't have kids. I don't have kids. I have animals. I don't have kids. My last relationship, she did have a kid.
Okay. How did that work out?
Awful, obviously. I'm here.
Well, first of all, how old was the kid?
The kid, he was in a very big transition in his life. They had made a really big move. There was a lot of parental issues, baby mama, baby
So how old was he?
When I met him, he was 5 going on 6.
Okay.
When I was with her, he was like 6 going on 7, 7 going on 8, whatever.
Okay.
But you know, I pay attention to mental a lot, and I could tell like what he was going through, so trying to help navigate that, but also like not trying to step on anyone else's toes.
Yeah.
But like when you have a kid in your life that is directly involved, it doesn't work this way with everybody, obviously. That's why a lot of people don't have both parents. But my entire mentality changed. Like, this little human is looking up to me every day.
Yeah.
Advice, watching how you treat others, watching how you
move,
love others, how you move,
Yeah.
respect. Even like his whole styles changed. You know, he's like, oh, I want to get a haircut. Like, Talia, I was always getting faded up, clean haircuts. Always wanted to like wear my chains and stuff. Anytime I went to throw away a hat or a shirt, I'd be like, yo, you want this? You know, all the time. For me, it was very heartwarming, and it was very wholesome to have a little human think like you were.
So
Superwoman.
What you call it? So he really got to you. So when the relationship, you know, wasn't
working
out, then it was like it messed up your heart because that little boy was a part of you.
Dude, it sucked. It's like I have no right to like sit here and be like, this is my kid.
Yeah.
But this is like my kid. I
raised
the last couple years I've been directly involved in your life with you every single day. His father was not at all involved either. So it wasn't like, I always said this, it would be so much easier if I could help fulfill his life instead of being a main source of fulfillment.
Okay.
Because I now have to fill in really big shoes. And not big shoes because his dad was out here, you know, being a good dad. It was bigger shoes because there was more expectations.
On you.
Is this person going to show me the love that I don't receive on this end? Is this person going to support me in the ways that I need that I'm not getting on this end? Is this person, you know, going to show up for me? Is this person going to understand me? And I felt like there was a lot of expectations on my end, which I think I fulfilled to the best of my abilities.
Yeah.
However, what really sucked was like when the relationship didn't work out, it almost felt like a discredit as well.
Because she was moving on and she taking a little boy.
Giving credit where credit is due, even where things don't work out. But it just really felt like a rip the band-aid off type of thing.
Yeah.
Like take a knife out of the stab room and pour tequila on it with some lime juice type of thing.
Do you think she knew that you and that baby had a bond, and she was like, well, I know I heard if I take that baby away, then
All the time.
she got to deal with it.
But what sucks is like, and I guess to get a little bit more personal, I grew up with very, very, my parents are in a very, very toxic relationship.
Okay.
And so actually, a lot of what I felt like he was going through affected
But you know,
me
yeah.
and how it affected like my brother.
Yeah.
I don't know what exactly to do, but I can tell you what not to do.
Yeah.
With kids, it's not, you don't know what to do. You're not going to be perfect. There's no book that can teach you how to be there for your kids through everything in your life.
Yeah.
But if you pay attention in life with the people around you
Yeah.
and what you dealt with as a child, I promise you, you can make a very fair list of like what not to do with your child. You know?
Yeah.
Now, I'm not going to sit here and say, oh, gentle parenting's the way. But I'm not going to be mad if you whoop their ass at the same time. You know?
And I was just about to say that,
There's a way to go about things and with kids, and I feel like that relationship, like,
it's like
I always thought I wanted kids.
Yeah, it's like every kid is different. Every kid is different. You can't do all kids the same because they all different. You can't say, well, I beat him, he learned. But a beating might not, this one might not need a beating. You know, you might just have to, hey, put him in the corner, spank his hand, and explain to him why you don't do it. He might get it. You know, he might not be the hard head type.
One thing too, I think around right towards the end before I moved, so I'm not from Chicago, but I moved there.
Yeah.
On a whim. I was also working with like, I was a teacher's assistant for first graders. So that was also a lot of insight too. And I would come home all the time and be like, some of these kids, man, they're not bad. They're just like misunderstood.
Okay.
And they don't have like a lot of safe space. Like kids are so all over the place with their emotions and their mindset. And if they're not surrounded by adults that can help them like organize the chaos and like sit down and explain and talk to them and understand them, like that is what will eventually create a badass kid. Someone that's like misunderstood and whatnot. So I think being my age, I love the fact that I don't have kids. Personally, that relationship made me not want to have kids. If I had to have kids, I could do it. But I think that
you said right now it's a no for you.
It's a whole no for me. It was very intense.
See, and y'all heard it. There's another person said they cool without the kids. They can come and go when they want.
I'll be the fun auntie all day. You can drop your kids off. We can have a time. We can go out. That's cool. But
so we almost at your destination. Anybody want to give a shout out to in Chi-Town, Grand Rapids, whatever?
I live right outside of Chi-Town, but I work up in Wheeling. Spears, burgers, bourbon, and beer. It's a great restaurant, family owned. Some of the best people I've ever met in my entire life. Definitely pop in, check it out sometime. It's for all my 757 family and friends. I love you guys. I miss you guys.
So you a bartender? Or?
I'm a bartender. Well, I do both, but I mostly bartend.
There y'all go. Go check it out. I don't know if she's gonna give y'all a discount, whatever, whatnot, but
might give a little something.
Yeah, there you go.
It's all made with love.
See. On 3 we say all for the dough. 1, 2, 3. All for the dough.